two-way communication with us. We'll chat with him throughout the broadcast. Joe Nardella wins the opening face-off of our second game, and Ben Reeves with the first shot turned aside by Reardon. The rebound winds up in the net, though. We had a goal 11 seconds into game one. This one comes 10 seconds in. Matt Rambo.
Let's start with the save by Reardon. Punches that out just using his pole. And this is actually Jules Henningberg, number 7. Johnny on the spot inside. You know, he played box lacrosse this past season out in San Diego as a member of the SEALs, showing his skill set.
Face-off win as he took it from Nardella, and the first offensive set for Chaos, and Whipsnakes coming hard after the ball. To Rambo. Rambo is one of those Terps, and his shot gets through Reardon. 2 early goals for Whipsnakes. A lot of creativity, too. Here's Eric Scott inside, and a big-time collision. Rambo out high. Thought about it, gets closer. Chanachuk whistles one home. Mike Chanachuk. And room for John Haas. Now it's Rambo. In tight, Ben Reeves through the legs. 4 straight for Whipsnakes. A diving play from Rambo, and Reardon able to handle it. In transition. Fracaro loads up a 2 and scores! Jake Fracaro cuts the Whips lead in half with 1 shot.
The ability to stretch leads and to make up gaps. That's the beauty of the 2-point bomb.
All right, catch your breath. Talk to you later. Thank you. Brendan.
Thank you, Paul. Whipsnakes trying to answer is Ben Reeves trying to get free, and does, and he scores!
And somehow broke his stick.
Half his stick wound up outside the 2-point arc as Reeves has 2 early.
You can see the beautiful change of direction right there. Gets his man hung up behind the cage. No slide. For no real explicable reason. You got to help here. Your defender falls down. You know, Rowlett trips over the back of the cage. Reeves, he didn't get checked. I know those forearms. That's Mike Fox, the legendary equipment manager, Foxy.
There's one through from Chaos. Eric Scott between the legs of Burnmore.
Let's take one more look at this Fields fake.
As a goal comes through from Drew Snyder. Drew Snyder from about 13 yards out with a hard right-handed shot that goes right by.
This pace of play is absolutely fantastic. You see Snyder dodge down the alley. Merrill tries to support with the slide. That's a really tough matchup with Buchanan caught on defense. And look,
hard to get a clean save. Last few shots, he's got clean saves out of it. Ends our possession and gives them transition opportunity the other way, right? Let's get deeper in our possessions. Let's take pride off ball and back cutting and creating space. Force them to fucking play off ball defense. You gotta do it. If we do it, everything opens up. Hey, defensively, if we get hung up on the goal, there's a shot clock. All right, we made that switch. All right, but we gotta start playing the picks a lot harder. Okay, we gotta step out and we gotta make contact with those guys. All right, we're getting clean looks coming off those picks. All right, come on. Hey, anticipate Omaha, Connor, yell it out, right? It doesn't have to be 15, it can be 27, 10, whatever. Yell it out and execute and support him off the dodge. You guys got it? Here we go. Let's turn it up a notch. Right here. Us on 3, 1, 2, 3, us.
The substitution box. That one, a low shot, sails through. Josh Byrne.
In transition, the pass down, pick down technique has become so popular. Adapting from the box game, you see the pass down, and then the beautiful pick right there allows Byrne to get topside and to the middle of the field.
for Ryan Drenner. Drenner, pump fake, then gets the shot away and scores! Ryan Drenner. A quick fake and an athletic shot sails over the shoulder of Blaze Reardon.
The Towson product really came out of nowhere in terms of training camp.
Janachuk now for Kelly. Kelly. Roll dodge, gets the shot away and scores. It came and there was nowhere for him to go. Whipsnakes come up with an outlet to Earhart. He can bomb it. Instead, he dishes it. Henningberg, a great fake, a couple more, and he scores. Some impressive dangles from Jules Henningberg on his way to his second of the game.
If you want to know why Michael Earhart was the best player in the world at the last World Games, this play is it in a microcosm. He forces the turnover, leaks upfield, creates the fast break, and then makes the smart and correct decision to Jules Henningberg. Brendan, I don't know if I could count this many fakes.
Good luck to Blaze Reardon.
All right, thank you. Awesome. Thanks. Brendan.
That was Michael Earhart after his assist on a goal for the Whipsnakes, and after 3 straight Whips goals, 1 for Troy Ray and Chaos. 3 or 4 shots for Whipsnakes.
This is where you'll see the Whipsnakes trade personnel.
Inside, that one leaks through. Ryan Drenner just gets it through Reardon with the shot clock dwindling down.
Perfect execution. As I was trying to explain it, naturally they score. But what the Whipsnakes do is they'll send...
And Chaos. 3 timeouts during the game for the head coaches. They could use them all in the first half if they want to. Probably not the best strategy, but they cannot use 3 in the second half. They lose 1 if they don't use it in the first half. And Andy Towers calls timeout here.
Yeah, how about you dodge? I'll follow.
Go.
Yeah, but we can't do it off the initial. 43. Let's get it.
Yeah.
It's like do dummy, not dummy, but dodge until like 15.
Let's everybody get a touch, right? So we get a little bit of depth. We don't want them to get a possession out of this, right? We kind of want the last shot. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right. So let's get a touch around the perimeter, and then start to get organized in about 20 seconds. What do you guys think?
Yeah, cool. Don't show that you're going around the perimeter, right? You got to have a little bit of intensity in you.
Right.
Or we can actually, now that I'm thinking about it, dwindle it down until it gets Omaha to Connor, and then do that because you're going to be, someone's going to be open up top probably.
Okay.
You want to do that? Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Us on 3. 1, 2, 3. Us. Let's go. Be patient. It's got to work. Got to work.
Here are your stats from the first half. 30 shots for Whipsnakes. They had 18 in quarter number 2.
All right, thanks, guys. Game 1, Andy. Chrome was down by 4 in the first half. They came back to take a second half lead. How does Chaos do the same?
Starts in the middle of the field. I feel like we got out hustled in the first half, so we're asking the guys to turn it up a half notch in terms of intensity, compete for the ground balls in the middle of the field. Let's get some offensive depth, as we said the first time that we spoke. You know, we need to be accountable for the fact that we only are starting 3 close defensemen in this game, and the reality is we're playing a lot of defense, right? And we really want to make sure that you know, our ability to get possessions off the ground is what's going to allow us to play more offense and give our deep poles a rest, which is critical for us.
Andy, thank you.
Thanks, Paul.
And guys, if Andy thought his team was out hustled in the first half, I would imagine that was an energetic message inside their locker room.
I don't know if he delivers any messages without energy. I wrote down in the elevator in the hotel with him last night, and he gave me a fist bump, and I'm still feeling the effects of that. Here's Tommy Kelly right off the face-off, and he brings Chaos a little closer immediately to start half 2. For Carl. Now for Connor Fields. And then out high, a diving shot and a goal. Deemer Class, his first in the PLL.
The 2 keys here. Number 1, this beautiful skip pass by Connor Fields. And then second is the ill-advised overhead check there by Earhart. So we've been singing his...
What did Andy say at halftime?
Absolutely. Coach got on us. I mean, we weren't playing our game. We weren't playing how we were in training camp. So we got to bring that energy and keep bringing it all game.
Steamer, thank you. I know we have another Whips goal to talk about, guys.
We do. That's one for Matt Rambo, his second. Worked around for Miles Jones. Miles Jones off the roll dodge. Gets the overhead shot. It's caught in a diving play to the net. What a goal from Josh Byrne off a missed shot from Miles Jones.
You say missed shot. I'm sure Miles Jones is going to tell the statistician, no, this was a feed. I swear. You can see the behemoths just battling. Heads up play there by Byrne. Backs up the shot, catches it in the air. And then an incredibly athletic diving backhanded shot before Bernlohr can get back into place.
And capitalize it. One play at a time. That's it. Come on. Here we go. Fuck them on three. Oh, no, that's not right. Oz on three. 1, 2, 3. Oz.
Back at Connor Fields. Dished in front. McClancy reaching for it. Can't come up with it. And escaping from the traffic was Bryce Young, but a giveaway. And a wide open chance is buried by Fields. A quality over quantity. Quantity certainly favors Whipsnakes. As Miles Jones working on Bernhardt. Jones trying to create his own space. The jump shot. He scores! There's the first in the PLL for Miles Jones. And it's a one-goal game.
The scary part of this Chaos offense is they'd had 9 goals up to that point, and Miles Jones really wasn't part of anything. So, to your point of like them forcing it in, quality over quantity.
Feet 5, 260 pounds out of Duke, and he's hard to cover for anybody. Nice ball movement. Finishes with the dunk for Matt Rambo. A hat trick for Rambo, and the cushion back to 2 for the Whips.
There it is at the professional level.
A challenge has been issued here last second by Andy Towers. Keep an eye on the feet. And that's pretty clear.
Man, I got to give the coaches a ton of credit on their challenges today. They have been all over it.
I just saw Bucky talking. Way to go, Bucky!
Oh, and Kevin Buchanan.
Somebody for that one.
Yeah.
It is officially taken off the board. The call reversed. Been able to get it back to even. Whipsnakes scored the first 4 goals of the game. How about the swim dodge?
What's gonna happen? We know what the fuck's gonna happen, right? We decided right at the end of this game. Hustle, toughness. Here we go. Offense, great job getting depth. Defense, way to hustle when the ball's on the ground. Smart in transition. Every possession, 6-on-6 is deep. Us on 3. 1, 2, 3. Us.
Fields. Fields off a pick, slides through, gets topside. He scores. It's tied at 11. The first time we've been tied since the start of the game. Now Bernhardt with the left hand, reared in a save, and the rebound put back. That quickly. It's in the back of the net.
Bernlohr, a kick save and a butte, saves a goal at one end. Will get the ball the other, and Reardon up to the task, but Paparo, I mean, you gotta love this hockey action here. Kick saves. We got guys backhanding, slap checks, help me out here.
Just a backhand.
Thanks,
yeah.
okay.
Byrne.
Are you kidding me?
Done all over him, and he still buries it. We're tied again.
I mean, I won't go full Dick Vitale. Are you kidding me? But are you kidding me? The double team, he swims through that, maybe pins his stick against his chest. I don't know. Gets his hands free and lets it go.
Yeah, flex those muscles,
Yeah.
Josh Byrne. Over 8 minutes to play. Jake Bernhardt. They gave him room, and he takes advantage. Bernhardt over the shoulder of Reardon. Whips, jump back ahead. 7:07 remaining here in the fourth quarter and a one-goal game. And Andy Towers must see TV, and so we'll listen in.
It's all right, man. That's all right. All right, Matty, what do you want?
Circle, run, get it around, kill a little clock, kill at least, 20, 25 seconds, and run your Lehigh play.
Okay, yeah.
Run your Lehigh play the original way. Who's in, Deemer or Bucky? On the left side, Bucky, so you got to cut through to Far Creek, Pipe, Connor. If you go hard and draw the double, like I think that you just scored a goal, you'll have Josh wide open. Or do you want the pick? Let's go. Or do you want the pick or no? Come on now. You want the pick?
No. All right, anybody can have a pick. Way to test yourself.
Yeah, no pick. A little fucking pick. Here we go.
Oz on 3, 1, 2, 3, Oz.
Hey.
Trying to advance in. Jones gets free. He scores! That big body is hard to contain. 2 for Jones. 13 all.
We'll start with the crossbar shot here. Eric Scott, low shot clock. He rings the pipe. That gives him the reset. Unintended benefit is that it ends up in the stick of Miles Jones, who dodges by 1, 2, 3 Whipsnakes. He is such a load, especially when he's matched up on a short stick. You have to slide to him.
3 from Miles Thompson. Class up with it again. Tried to load up the shot. He gets taken down. A wide open chance for Byrne. 4th goal for Byrne. First lead for Chaos.
The marketing wizards that called this team Chaos couldn't have nailed it better. Off the ground ball. This is man up. A looping pass. Then a twister pass across. Look at that. Look at Ficaro. Go across his helmet and then throw forward. Normally you see that with a shot, a twister.
Reeves got his man hung up. The slide came from Newman. Rambo. His pass knocked out of the air. But another giveaway and an open net in front of Lone. Hanningberg finishes. Excuse me, Ben Reeves able to bury the... Andy Towers with Paul Burmeister.
Aim for the final 128 to go your way. What has to happen?
What has to happen is we got to get a stop, get the ball, come down in transition, see what the situation is. If it's a 4-on-3 or 5-on-4, look for us to push it for a high-quality shot. If not, look for us to pull it out, get our offensive midfielders on, and run our set offense.
Thank you very much, Andy.
Quarter, it comes down to potentially this. 43 seconds to go in a game tied at 14.
Are you going to replace? Yes, I will to the left side. Yeah, I'll just stay over here. Right, cool, let's go.
Let's be mindful. Let's not give him the last shot with like 30 seconds.
Absolutely. Any fucking transition, we get the fuck back and we not play fucking defense.
That's it.
Us on 3. 1, 2, 3. Us.
And then Fields, you want...
Whipsnakes had the first 4 of the game. Chaos a second half comeback. But Whipsnakes with the ball in overtime. Snyder buries the winner. Drew Snyder ends a fantastic day of lacrosse. 15-14 the final.